light, turn right onto South Main Street.
What he looks like, okay? And his latest ratty, holy sweatshirt is getting a ton of attention on social media and is just really becoming being turned into some really funny
turn
memes.
right onto South
So I'm
Main
sure
Street.
you've all seen this photo of him. This sweatshirt looks like it is 100 years old. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It looks like he went dumpster diving, then decided to show up for
In
a
1
press
mile,
conference.
turn left onto Ann Arbor Road West.
It's absolutely horrendous, and people are making a ton of jokes about it. One person said, posted the photo of him, and it says, when you thought Zoom was just going to be on a phone call, or when the kid's teacher needs help on the Zoom for homework, and you look like that. Or one person said Belichick was apparently mauled by a bear on his way to work this morning.
He looks like that's a mugshot almost, number one.
Yes.
It's, in a weird way, knowing him, I mean, I know the NFL, they make the coaches wear, like, NFL team gear at these press briefings. Okay? I think because he doesn't want to do that, this is his way of just mocking the NFL.
Well, maybe. Did you see the mask he was wearing on Sunday?
Yeah.
The thing was like upside down. He was constantly readjusting it. I have no idea how he was coaching. I think that's the reason they lost. But I like to think that Bill Belichick is giving the impression that he hasn't slept since the loss to the Seahawks. Thus, he's been working nonstop, and that's what it looks like to have your head coach work nonstop to get a W for you. Meanwhile, Matt Patricia looks really good. I do.
Finally, you guys, you know that I hate black licorice. I think it's absolutely disgusting, and I'm going to tell you why you should hate it too, because it's actually very dangerous. There was a guy in Boston
turn left onto
who
Ann Arbor
recently
Road
died
West.
from eating too much black licorice. Yes, and
How
it
much
didn't
did he
take
eat?
a whole lot. He didn't even eat that much. He ate half a bag for a few weeks, and it actually caused his heart to stop. And it's because it turns out there's this acid in black licorice that can basically just throw your whole body, all the nutrients in your body out of whack, and it says all you need to do is eat as little as 2 ounces a day for 2 weeks, and it could kill you, and your risk goes up if you're 40 years old or older.
Wait a second. How do we not know about this? Like, how is there not a warning? How is black licorice even being sold? That's ridiculous. That seems very
Yeah, there should be a warning label on it.
There's other things as well that can contain this acid. Jelly beans, licorice teas, chewing tobacco, even some beer have this
At the
acid.
light, turn left onto
about
Ann
red
Arbor
licorice?
Road
Red
West.
licorice, okay?
No, red licorice is fine. And they say this guy actually switched from his red licorice to black licorice just weeks before he died.
So good. You shouldn't eat good and plenty then.
Not a lot of it. That's the thing, is you shouldn't eat a ton of it. I think eating some black licorice here and there is fine, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't suggest it.
That's scary.
I know. I like black licorice. Not as much as red licorice, but I like
You
black
won't like it anymore.
You're right. I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna have black licorice.
When I fill in
1.6 miles, turn right to merge onto I-275 South.
I mean, it's bad enough that I have to worry about the mosquitoes. They're gonna get me, and now you can't eat the black licorice.
You gotta worry about the black
What's next?
licorice.
For asteroids.
You gonna tell me I can't eat burritos next? They're bad for me.
I could. Yes.
And she will. All right. Thank you, Heather.
I won't stop.
Coming up at 7:25, it's the 2 Grand Slam. But first, something else in Kentucky that is really ludicrous. 97.
All right, the West Finals resume tonight. Lakers 6-point favorite. The total's 214.5. And we got Thursday night football. The Jags -3. The over/under's 48 against the Dolphins. We got a ton of action this weekend. The NFL, SEC football starts. So you need to get down to the BetMGM Sports Lounge inside MGM Grand Detroit. They're ready to take your real money wagers on all the action. Stop by anytime and place your bets at the live betting window, or do what I did and go to one of the easy-to-use self-service kiosks. The BetMGM Sports Lounge welcomes fans back to the excitement of a full betting menu 7 days a week. And even if you're not a big gambler, you can still go down there and watch all the games on all their big screen TVs. Whether you live and breathe sports or you're just looking to place a wager on your favorite team, the BetMGM Sports Lounge at MGM Grand Detroit is ready to take your single game bets along with parlays, props, future bets, and more. There's no better place in Michigan to celebrate the return of major sports.
Turn
Stop
right
by the
onto
betting
North
window
Lily
or the
Road,
self-service
then turn right
kiosk
onto
anytime
Ann
to get a
Arbor
piece of the
East.
action. Get ready to believe in your game again at the BetMGM Sports Lounge.